So welcome everyone to the third anniversary of the Adopt a Walk's first loop called the Wilmont Loop. So how many of you were here for the opening 3 years ago? All right, good. Thank you so much for your continued support, and thank you everyone for coming out to support this great cause, which is all about getting and keeping the people in the community healthy together. That's the important thing, together, community. So I'm going to tell you a few things before we start. Probably in 15 minutes, we're going to get started with the walk. I want to tell you about Adopt a Walk, what it is, how we work, and why I started Adopt a Walk. Then you get to meet my three ladies, the success story of Adopt a Walk. And then we have a representative from Santa Monica, Peter, is going to say a few words. Then we do a warm-up. I'll tell you a few walking tips. Then we get going. We walk together, come back, do a little stretching, and then I'll tell you about the next event. Sounds good? Yeah. All right. So what is Adopt a Walk? Adopt a Walk is a health advocacy organization. Hopefully within 1 year, fingers crossed, we'll be a nonprofit status so we can start raising money. So far, we are passionate and committed about creating and promoting walking-friendly community. And how do we work? We work with the city planners to create a safe 1 mile walking route. That's our signature length. Along that 1 mile, you will see markers, distance markers, every 0.1 mile, so you know how far you walked. There will be natural places for you to rest if 1 mile is too far for you to walk. And there will be inspirational quotes, so you can get motivated to take that next step. This is a natural meeting place in your community. You get to meet new friends, new neighbors, you get to know your neighbors, neighborhood, you get to know your neighborhood to make it feel safer as well. There's so much synergy with Adopt a Walk. 3 years ago, or actually 5 years ago, we started to work with the city of Santa Monica, and we partnered up. And in 2019, we opened up the first Adopt a Walk, which is Wilmont Walk Loop. And this is the result of that partnership. And I'm so thankful for that. So, why did I start Adopt a Walk? A lot of you know me. I grew up in Sweden where I biked and walked to everything. And not until I moved to LA did I have to buy a car. I've also been in the fitness industry for over 30 years. And I get very frustrated because we in the fitness industry, we can't seem to reach the people that need to move the most. And I felt it's kind of a gap between the fitness industry and the direct community. And I thought, hey, I'm going to create something that is that bridge, and that is Adopt a Walk. So we basically come in and make physical activity easily accessible in a fun way, and that is the 1 mile loop. Now, unfortunately, 80% of the adult American do not get enough recommended exercise. I mean, 80%! And the recommended exercises is just too overwhelming. So I think 1 mile, sometimes people say, oh, it's just 1 mile. Well, it's not for you 5K walkers and 5K runners or marathon runners. This is for people that feel having a 1 mile walk is a doable goal. It's less scary, it's less overwhelming, it is doable. So next time we have an event like this, please bring your friends that you feel will benefit from having a goal of walking 1 mile. Now, health is not just physical. It's emotional, mental, social, spiritual, environmental. And that is the vision for Adopt a Walk. And the vision for Adopt a Walk is actually here today, my success story that I call the three ladies, Carmen, Minky, and Carol. And if you are a local, you probably read the article in the Santa Monica Daily Press. And I want to welcome them up here so you can meet them and give them a warm applause. Yay! So we have Carmen and Minky and then Carol. Why don't you stand closer to the, yeah. And want to ask you, stand closer. Don't hide behind the sign there. Hey, I want to. Thank you. Come on. I love it. So I want to ask you a question. What does it mean with you saying this loop saved you during COVID?
Take that battle. Take it. Because number one, I just live in that corner, which means it's easy for me to get out, stir my stumps, and walk. And some days, as Carmen can attest, no one was there except me, or the two of us, or three of us, or two of them when I wasn't around. And getting outside into nature is psychologically beneficial. So much so the Canadian doctors give people prescriptions to go to their national parks for half an hour to get the heck out of this. Someone's got to stay still in here. Being outside is important, and because this is here, I'm literally here. I'm here, and some days we get crazy. We walk it backwards.
He walking backwards.
I know, backwards.
No, we're
No, we start at the end and then come around.
Yeah, good. I
It's
like
different.
variation.
It switches it up. We have people we say hello to. There's a postman who's frequently on his route when we go by, and we all say hi. He has no idea who we are, but he knows we say hi every time we see him. So,
And the only thing is, it's been the three of us for the past 2 years. We'd love to have more people come and join us.
We do it at 10 o'clock on Saturday. Sorry, Marlon.
That's
It's
okay.
just too early for us.
It's okay. We might change it. So our signature day and time is Saturday 9 o'clock. But these three ladies, they have changed to 10 o'clock. So 10 o'clock on Saturdays, you will be here with them. Carmen is our Adopt a Walk leader, and that's what Adopt a Walk does as well. We train people to become Adopt a Walk leaders so they can guide people along the walk here. And the signature day is Saturday, and the time we changed to 10 a.m. now. And then we do events like this as well, which is
Tuesdays and Thursdays at 3.
Tuesdays and Thursdays at 3.
Yep.
Perfect.
Sometimes we make side trips.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Well, they socialize outside. So you guys didn't really know each other. You met at the opening, right?
Absolutely.
Yes.
Well,
And that's
Mom
how.
and I are in the same group.
Yeah. And then they connected and they just got together
And we all love to walk.
yeah. And you encourage each other, because sometimes if you feel like I don't want to get up, you know that these are waiting for you. Your friends are waiting for you. So it gives you that accountability to get up and move. So I highly recommend that you find a loop in your community, find friends that you can walk with, have it as an accountability buddy, and just support each other. So
That's the
thank you
other
so
thing.
much.
Oh, when we get around to where we've crossed the half mile and we're getting into point 6, if you look, you have to kind of look like this. On the ground, there's an imprint of Mullen's original point 6. When she laid this thing out, spray painted, the point 6 is still very tiny visible. It's very short, close to the real point 6. She did good.
Thank you. So now I want to welcome Peter from the city of Santa Monica. I don't even dare pronouncing his last name, but I'm sure he's going to say it. Welcome, Peter. I say your last name, please.
Jay Vitowski. Thank you for having me today. It's an honor to be here representing the city to congratulate Malin and Adopt a Walk and everybody here in the accomplishment over the past 3 years. 3 years ago, the city partnered with Malin and Adopt a Walk to make this possible. It's something that the city is committed to, and so we were really appreciative to have this opportunity to do this. The city is committed to providing an environment for everybody that is safe, for you to be able to walk around, and we do that through a number of ways, through a program that we have called the Friendly Road Program, in order to make our streets as safe as possible and to balance the needs of all the different users within our public rights of way. And we also have a variety of different encouragement programs to get people out and walking and participating in active transportation. And we realize the importance of that, and I realize that importance just in my day-to-day life, and getting myself up and how much better I feel once I have walked, take that morning walk to the train, and starting my day. And so we've we've done that. We started that in 2013 with a Safe Routes to School program for our elementary and middle schools, and are now evolving into a new realm of active aging program for seniors and older adults. And that's something that we're embarking on right now. So I wanted to make you aware of that. And I want you to today, as we go about the walk, I encourage you to approach me if you have ideas or thoughts, or if you're interested in that type of a program. And I'd be happy to talk with you so that you can learn more about what's going on and how you can be involved. So thank you for doing the walk.